Happy Monday, everybody, and happy Labor Day to those in the States. May all you other working Americans enjoy your day of rest, barbecues, and, well, hopefully just no stress. Now, the last heat this season takes us to Minigame Stadium, and Mario, Wario, DK, and Luigi, as you notice, have a 50-coin handicap beside them. This is to offset the fact that you can't get stars on Minigame Stadium, and the fact that they've only got 30 turns to work with, as opposed to the usual 50. This is their last shot. Peach and Yoshi have already had theirs. Peach currently leads with 28. Yoshi's in a tie for 4th with Luigi at 23. In all honesty, with Luigi also at 23 and Mario and last at 22, he can kind of kiss all hope of the final board goodbye. As for everybody else, well, we are going to have to see. Here we go. Also, forgive me if my voice sounds a bit weird. I just woke up and kind of felt like doing this. No costumes this time. Everybody is dressed as they are. And here we go. DK starts it, followed by Luigi, Wario, and Mario. This is it. Top four point getters after this heat. Can't save on this board, naturally. So we are going to have to do it by save stating, just to be on the absolute safe side. 3 ones, jeez. Funny, I recall this minigame being the one to start last heat, too. So yeah, Minigame Stadium, just like last season, is all about, well, minigame acumen. There aren't as many red spaces as there were last time, so I don't think there's going to be that much of a balance. Which is kind of a shame because I'm still after 2 versus 2 games. Too bad for Wario, because it looks like he had it finished just after. 3 reds. You'll notice at the bottom, 2 battles. I'm sure we'll be seeing at least one of those sometime during the course of the game. Oh, we may get a 2-on-2 yet. Yeah, we will. Unfortunately, the 2 games I mentioned were not there. I'll explain them at the end of the finals board if we don't see them. Everybody's playing in parallel here. Nobody has made a mistake. It's not a game-altering one. Look at that. Their movements were in perfect parallel. Very respectable score, too. Are we going to see another one? Yep. Another opportunity. Unless, of course, this counts as minigame island as opposed to an adventure. Where we won't be able to see the new games from here. Which would kind of suck because... well, that's one less opportunity. Means we'll have to catch them both in Bowser Land, or there won't be bonus content. The good thing about the stadium this year... well, two good things. First is the return of the 10 coin start pass bonus. And second is the fact that you can't lose coins except for in a battle game. Because remember last season in normal 1-on-3 or 2-on-2, you lost coins if you lost the game. And same for the one-player games. Also, this debunks a theory that I had earlier, that whoever landed on the battle space is the face whose model would be used for facelift. Luigi landed on that space, and as we see, that's not Luigi's face. But Luigi does win. Very close game, though. See those scores? So the Mario Bros cover the pot. Here we go again. And with that 50 coin handicap, we are not even remotely likely to see anybody run out of coins. So we're going to be seeing full pots all across the day. Well, at least Luigi had a better start this time than to run right back into his start space. Or starting point, whatever it is you want to call it. So Mario's got some radioactive jackhammer down there. Luigi ran with this one. It wasn't even close. Nobody else hit 90. Again. This is phenomenal. And another immediate find of the gold. Holy crapola. Look at Luigi. Mr. Battle himself. He's won all three And everybody else has been runner-up once. Luigi earned an additional point just on winning those battle games alone. Winning a 10-coin battle game puts you ahead 18 coins. 3 of them is 54. That's a point by itself. And as a result, Luigi far and away the leader right now. I see we can't animate going under here. Well, without battle spaces to contend with, the next few turns should pass faster. We still haven't seen the ice arena for this game. Basically, you're on top of a cold mountain, and in the middle there is an ice patch which you can slip and slide over. And for some reason, there's a shy guy frozen in that ice. Well, last time that ended much faster, and in Mario's favor. That'll break the tie. DK's rolling big. He's still the only one who's crossed the start up to now. Now it looks to me like everybody else is going to cross at the same time about. Everything up to now having been said, this is not going to be a high-scoring board. So Peach's leading 28 points might be safe, but then again they might not. It's going to depend on if anybody starts running with this, much like Luigi is. Now the team's got an opportunity as a whole to start to close that monstrous gap. And unfortunately for them, they're all pretty close to the pipe. Luigi playing it the smart way. He's not taking any chances. At 2 solid grips. He's gonna go right for his brother. Another solid grab. And that's it. It would take a huge battle game to turn the tides here. We still might see that this go around, but it's not too likely. Wario's having some real trouble here in comparison to others who've held the hammer. But he managed to find his rhythm in time. We've seen this game won in less than 5 seconds this season. Not entirely sure why the emulator's catching the way it is. I believe at this point DK is lapping the field. Or close to it. I don't know, the false sense of security trick is just too slow a technique. That's how it looks to me, at least. Yeah, all those Big Tens, I'm pretty sure DK just lapped them. Doesn't matter who laps who, though. If we're being honest, DK kind of needs it as far behind as he is. Kind of appropriate. Everybody collapses out of sheer dizziness. You see that record up there? That is Wario's. The slow start that he's just had, I don't expect him to win this. Nope, not this time. But Mario does win it. And here we go. Will the rates rise? Yes. This one could have some real consequences. Luigi, in this heat, has been undefeated in battle games. That wave where we had 3 in 1 turn, he went undefeated. If he can do it again, the field is going to have a lot of trouble taking him down. And he's in the money. Question is, can he beat his brother? He did it again. Luigi is steamrolling here. Mario's turn to make a statement. He had an opportunity to get Luigi while he was pinned. He's going for bonuses. Mario went for greed and it almost cost him. I mean, in the position he's in, he's got to get as many coins as he can get. Remember, position still means something. And Mario now finds himself having to jockey for second. Luigi, at this moment, is just too far gone with first. That record of 79.3 is held by Luigi and Peach. And Luigi was driving. Lots of open track here. Record's not getting beaten today, but who's going to win? Mario and DK. DK back over 100. We're starting to see some divides here among the positions. Still a battle for second going on here between Mario and DK. Well, that's it. Perfect sync by Mario. This could change the landscape, especially if the going rate rises. It didn't. But this could still change the gaps a bit. And Luigi has finally been taken down. Tie for second, too. Which pulls Mario's share down a little bit. He only gets 60%, while the runners-up get 20% in that case. But at the same time, the distance is less between Mario and Luigi now. And there are pretty clear divides among all the positions. So in order for those to change, somebody's going to have to start performing pretty admirably. There's damn near unison in these movements. DK slipped behind, though. Who's it going to be? It is DK. Pulled the come from behind he needed to. Oh boy. The lead is definitely at stake here. And we're determining positions at the mushroom stakes. Perhaps if we all eat steaks during this, we'll have a full circle. But anyway. And there's nothing Luigi can do about it if he loses the lead here. He certainly could. But he doesn't. But who got second? Mario. That's been a common winning configuration here. Oh, that one mattered, all right. Look at the separations, folks. They both took aim at each other to start out. First hit to Mario and Wario. And just as quickly tied up. So far, this has been a steel as steel will. Talk about an aggressive game. We're not done here. We've seen shutouts for the majority of the playings here. That's not going to be the case here. Can they make the hit in time? No. Team Purple wins it. Well, the group must be pretty famished after all they've gone through. We'll get to enjoy a nice little fruit snack. And on top of that, some of them will have to nurse sting wounds. Took Wario long enough to finally touch 100. Especially considering Luigi's closer to 3 than 2. We're nearly 2/3 of the way through this heat. He makes the immediate grab for Wario's big ass. And he wants Mario. He's taking a real chance with his time here. You better hurry and grab that 15. Whoa. No, too late. I thought for a second that save was going to freeze it. The original track. Peach is not here to defend her record. Fair starts across the board. Because of the track shifting nature of this game, you get lapped, you get bumped, which means you lose. Oh, wow. Peach's record got shattered. Over a second and a half better. That's not worth any points, but hey, that's one fewer record Peach gets to boast. She still holds Hot Rope Jump at 32. Which she has matched once before. She's got Bobsled Run with Luigi, and she's got Sky Pilots with DK. Obviously, if those games don't get played again, those records stand. Are we going to see that big 50? Not yet. But this is a big opportunity nonetheless. and with the easiest course imaginable. All you have to do is jack in a circle. That's right, jack in a circle. All of a sudden, Luigi's lead isn't so strong, but we still have clear borders. That was fascinating. Before their first move, 2 of them went out, and now the other one has to do this whole dance alone. And he did it! Wario with a massive save for his team. We've made it to a point in the game where, honestly, the regular minigames don't mean that much. What's going to decide everything is the battle games that come next. Provided any come next. I have seen it happen where all 4 people have driven their poles to the ground. But obviously, barring some incredible match timing, only one can actually do it first. Oh, the price has gone down. We've already debunked the theory that the face is guaranteed to match who lands on it. That doesn't mean, of course, in some cases it won't. It's like rolling a die, or rolling a pair of dice. One die is the character who lands on the battle space, and the other die is the character whose face is the model for this game. Basically, this is just rolling doubles. There's a 1 out of 6 chance that it'll happen. One-point separations among all the spots. And Luigi's won another one, with Mario as his runner-up. And with that, Luigi hits 300. That's gotta hurt for DK. He is now 200 coins behind. Mario and Wario defend their record. Are they even? Looks like it. Who's it gonna be? This is gonna be close. And the record's gonna get broke. And Mario and Wario improve upon their own record. By nearly a second and a half. Records are still being broken even now. Obviously, people came to play. Now on this heat, or on this board I should say, there won't be a final 5 turn ceremony like there always has been. There is no duel for landing on the same space as somebody else, and since blue and red spaces aren't worth anything, there's nothing to double. In my opinion, we haven't seen this game nearly enough. Self-score on red. You're playing a dangerous game trapping the shell like that. Force it to speed up that much further. Won't be a shutout at the very least. Who's it gonna be? Will green take it, or are we gonna see a 2-0 comeback? There's not enough forward speed on that puck, but it doesn't matter. The comeback is complete. Historically, Mario and Wario have been an incredibly formidable two-person team. Two-pan team? Kind of sounds like a perverse cooking competition. Well, speaking of last 5, we're here. I find it hard to believe that the positions are going to be shaken too much now. A mistake by Mario there. Certainly going to cost him. Luigi came at it too late. He might have been able to do it with a minimal jump. We could be seeing a minor wave of battle games, depending on how those three fellows roll next. That's about the only thing at this point that could change the rankings, because it certainly won't be done with any standard game. Wario just had the health advantage there. Head-on is no way to conquer being at less than max power. So will we see those battles? Not by DK's hand. Not by Luigi's hand either. Which is actually better news for him. DK and Wario, however, need them pretty badly. Mario still could, he's running close enough. But it would have to be a 50-coin battle to really mean much alone. This one's kind of rough because with the separations as big as they are for coins, it's kind of hard to commentate on anything. Like, it kind of puts a minimum to the action, you know? Consider this, though. Sometimes, in any competition, you're going to have rounds like that where that just happens. It'll happen as a player, as a spectator, as a commentator, no matter who you are. Wario couldn't get him. Luigi saves the team. Two turns left. They would need to be some high and precise rolls for more battle games to be seen. It can happen. It is not likely, but it can happen. Wario's definitely not close enough. Mario's our last legitimate hope. And he went right over him. No despaired yelling, so everybody's still fine. Until then. Oh, Wario almost went down. This is it. Nope, would have had to be a 9 or a 10. The other two certainly aren't going to hit it from where they're standing. And it's going to be 1 on 3. I don't think the points can even be adjusted on this game. Nobody's on the cusp of another point. So this game doesn't even matter. This is just a pride point if anybody wants to take it as such. Well, Luigi scored it for them if they did. Let me look at the coins again. Was anybody on the cusp? Nope. That one did not matter. It's done. And Luigi scores his second win. Take the picture. Well, now it's time to start counting up scores, so stand by. Fourth place was DK. 164 coins, which is good for 3 points, bringing his final score to 29. Third place, Wario. 228 coins, with third place good for 5 points. That brings his final total to 30. Second place, Mario, 286. Good for 5 points, plus the second place bonus of 2 for 7. His final score, also 29. And Luigi, Grand Gallant Luigi, 365 coins, 7 points, plus 3 for first. That is a 10-point win. So, let's rearrange the standings here. Well, it would seem that Minigame Stadium was not as low scoring a board as I presented it to be, because it was enough to put both Peach, who was leading before that, and Yoshi out of business. The final score tally, 6th place, Yoshi, 23, he is out. Peach, 5th place, 28, she's out. And everybody else, 3rd place, DK and Mario, tied with 29. Wario in 2nd with 30. Luigi atop at 33. The Bowserland final is a rematch of Minigame Stadium. Alright, well, let's prep the setup then. It is going to be Luigi. And with that, this has been Alpha. Happy Labor Day to you who celebrate. And have an Alpha day.